Hi everyone, it's Anne-Marie from Scrap Doll 7 Creations, and today I'm coming to share two cards I made for this week's Saturday Morning Makes by Jill Norwood and Anna White's Bunnies of March hashtag. And again from Anna White, okay? All right, so let me share with you what I use for each card separately. So we'll start with that, okay? So let's start with the first card here. So this card is, I decided to try a, I've made these cards before, but it's been a long time since I actually made one of these. It's called a Joyfold card. So what it is, it's actually like a Z fold card or Z fold card, and then it has like a little smaller card inside. So, you know, it kind of looks, you know, kind of like that. Okay, so let me share with you the products I use for this card. Okay, all right, so for the stamp, and I'll just turn this a little bit so you can see the cute little bunny there. Okay, so for the stamp, I used this from Impression Obsession. This is from the designer Alessa Baker. Okay, so isn't he cute, or she cute? I made a girl bunny for my card. So I used that stamp. Okay, I also used some sentiments from the Easter Punnies stamp set from Cards TV. Okay, Cards TV with Mary. And remember, Mary has her own YouTube channel. So make sure you go out and check her channel. I've been following Mary for years. I was on her design team too. She's a wonderful crafter. I've learned so much from Mary. So definitely check Mary out. But I used the Hippity Hoppity sentiment, which is right there. And then I used the Have an Extra Special Easter. Okay? Okay, so that's called Easter Punnies. So I used that. I also used the scallop stitch die, okay, from Simon Says Stamps. Okay, or not Simon Says Stamps, Say It With Stamps. Okay, Say It With Stamps, stitch scallop. Okay, and I used the smallest one for the inside of the card. Okay, so I used that. And then the papers I used some craft cardstock to stamp the bunny on. This is from Michael's, 65-pound cardstock. I used some glitter paper that I had. Okay, and then I used this really cute bunny paper. And I'm not sure who makes this. I got this at my local scrapbook store. So I'm not really sure who makes this. I think I got this from my local scrapbook store. No, maybe I got this from Michael's. Yes, this is actually from Michael's. It's one of their new paper pads that just came out. So yes, this is from Michael's. That I just recently got. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the card. So again, you start off making like a Z-fold card, but then you also put this little card inside of it, okay? And it's supposed to, like, you know, close like that, okay? All right, and I'm thinking maybe the next time I make this card, I might put like a maybe like a ribbon to tie it, just so it stays closed. But I just thought I just thought of doing something a little bit different. So I used some lace to put on her collar, and I made a little dress for her, and I put a little bow that I got from Hobby Lobby on her head. Okay, and then I used some eggs that I had in my stash, my Easter stash. I just had some of these little eggs. I did use my Fisker's punch. Okay, it's right here. All right, my Fisker's punch for the grass. Okay, and then I just, you know, added some flowers. Okay, and I put some diamond stickles on the flowers to make them sparkle. And then I just put some of this pink and white lace trim all the way around the card. Okay. All right, and then this is the front again of the little bunny. She's so cute. And then on the inside, I just put the, I just added that, have an extra special Easter. And then I just put some more grass there and a few more eggs. Okay. So yeah, so that's that card. So I'm just going to move that over here. Okay. All right, let's put that down there. Okay. All right, and then the next card I made is this little lamb card. Okay, so I'll show you what I used to make that card. Okay, so for that card, I used, let's see, here's some my die. Okay, so I used some of these papers from Wild Rose Studio. It's called Gorgeous Ginghams. Okay, so I used that. I used some of the, I used some of the background paper I had gotten from my local scrapbook store. That's what it was. It was this paper that I got from my local scrapbook store. And it's double-sided, so I used both sides. Okay, and what I did was, it's hard to really see with the lamb on the front and the stitch circle, but what I did was I just cut the paper diagonally, and I just flipped over the paper so that, each side had the different pattern on it, just to do something a little bit different. And then I just took my stitch scallop die that I had and used the green gingham. So for the stitch scallop die, I used this from Honeybee Stamps. Okay, this is from Honeybee. Okay. All right, so I used that. Let's see, did I use, these might be, did I use these for? Well, that's for the first card. Sorry, guys. These are the, this is the package I got the eggs for the first card from. And I think I had gotten this way back when A.C. Moore was still around, because it's, I remember that brand Sandy Lion. A.C. Moore used to carry that, so I've had these for a long time. Yeah, and the lamb was something I had gotten from my, it was from when I went to the scrapbook convention back in August, and actually I think I had this lamb from a couple of conventions ago, but it just like the last lamb card that I made last week. This is another one of those little images that I was able to pick up. Okay, all right, and then let's see, I used another sentiment from Cards TV. Let's see what it is. Okay, so I used this stamp set from Cards TV Stamps, Easter Blessings. And so I used this long sentiment, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life, from John 3:16. Okay, so I used that, and Easter Blessings I also used. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the card. All right, so, and then, as per usual, I just edged the card with some white lace that I had. I put some flowers in the corner there and glued them up with my diamond stickles. Okay, and then on the inside, and there's the Psalm sentiment, or the sentiment from John. Oh, okay. All right, and so that is that card. Okay, so let me move these two cards over. Okay. All right, I'll move this guy over a little bit. There we go. Okay, so those are my 2 card shares for this week's Saturday Morning Makes and Bunnies of March. So thanks for coming, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.